Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're looking into sources about something tiny but really powerful, vitamin D. You've probably heard it called the sunshine vitamin, right? Our mission today is to figure out why it's such a big deal for you, especially if you live somewhere the sun, well, doesn't always shine much, like here in the UK.
That's right. We've been digging into a guide from Blood Test UK. And what's interesting is they use local information, like from places such as Urmston, to show what's happening health-wise. Basically, vitamin D does two main things, really important things. It helps your body take in calcium, for strong bones, and it helps your immune system, your body's defense team, work properly.
Okay, let's unpack that a bit. Why is checking your vitamin D level actually so important? What are the biggest plus points?
Well, the sources show the benefits are broader than just strong bones, stopping bones getting weak, like with osteoporosis. That's key. Yeah. But vitamin D is also really closely linked to mental health, how you feel.
Okay. So not just physical health.
Exactly. And places like Urmston, the experts they mention see lots of people with low levels, especially in winter. The signs can be things like feeling really tired all the time, aches in your bones, or even feeling down, mood changes like, depression.
So the test, the one Blood Test UK offers, it's kind of like a warning light then, helps you catch things early.
Precisely. It lets you know if there's a problem brewing before it gets serious.
Okay, this is where it gets really interesting for people listening, especially if you are somewhere like Urmston. If the sun is the issue, when is the best time to actually get checked?
Good question. Because there's less sunlight here in the UK for much of the year, the source suggests testing in late winter and early spring.
Late winter, early spring, why then specifically?
Well, that timing shows you how low your levels might have dropped over the darkest months. It gives you the lowest point.
Okay, that makes sense. So you know what you're dealing with. So what does this mean for actually doing something about it? The sources mention simple steps, right? Things you can actually do.
Yeah, definitely. You can boost your levels by eating certain foods. Things like oily fish salmon's a good one, eggs, and foods that have vitamin D added, like some milk or cereals.
Right, fortified foods.
Exactly. Also, try to get a bit of sun on your skin helps. Maybe 10 to 30 minutes of midday sun a few times a week when you can actually get it.
Which, let's be honest, can be tough in places like Urmston for like half the year.
It absolutely can be.
Oh.
Which makes the food side and the testing even more important.
Yeah.
And there's one more thing. Regular exercise. It seems to help your body use the vitamin D. It does get more effectively.
So putting it all together, what's the main message here? Thanks to this guide from Blood Test UK, we know this sunshine vitamin is vital. Vital for strong bones, yes, but also for fighting off bugs and importantly for, happier thoughts. And getting tested regularly, it sounds like it's a smart, proactive choice, not just something you do if you feel unwell.
Yeah, and looking at the bigger picture, the source material suggests vitamin D shortage isn't just a personal issue. In places like Urmston, it's more like a community health thing.
A community issue based on geography and weather, essentially.
Pretty much. Addressing these simple nutrient gaps could really boost the whole community's health.
Okay, so here's a final thought for you to maybe chew on. If having good vitamin D levels is linked to preventing mood problems, and we know levels often drop in winter, could a lack of this simple vitamin be a really big, maybe overlooked reason for those winter blues so many people feel? Something to think about until our next deep dive.